discussing with your IG. You know, last week we arrested a kidnapper in Nigeria. And that's a kidnapper that operates along the coastline of West Africa. He, like I told him, he even has houses. His family are based in Ghana here. And that's the only kidnapper that kidnapped and, you know, he demands ransom in dollars. $1 million. I think most of the ransom, about $6 million so far, were.
Abusiafo, me no kasa se CIA. Me the video bi betro. In fact, Nigeria for police commanders no. Say a criminal se won Nigeria nyine dwane ba Ghana. Criminals o mo kidnap nipa Jessica o mo nyine dwane ba Ghana. Ada Ghana dey na see because of yempanimfo asodin. Enu ntina on the 6th of September, Ghana for nyina mi show circle. Ebeba bacho anotin.
Ghana government. You are protesting Ghana. I mean Ghanaians. You are protesting Ghana about Nigeria should be let their shower go. Nigerians to stop doing a shower in Ghana. All these Nigerian girls in Ghana doing a shower, Ghana, that should be your protest. Let them go. They are too much. I am a Nigerian, but I'm doing a legit business in this country. So if you're a Nigerian, you are in this country, you're doing illegal business, you should be sent back to Nigeria, not to spoil other people's name. So Igbo King shouldn't be your problem here in Ghana. Ghanaians, so your protest in Ghana should be let their shower girls go because they are too much here. I'm crying about this every time. Every time I'm saying this, most of you are not taking me serious. The way our Nigerian girls are doing a shower in this country, it's alarming, it's annoying. So Ghanaians, that should be your protest. Let Nigerian girls stop doing a shower here in Ghana because you see a small girl of 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, small girls, they are here spoiling Ghanaians' name. They also spoiling our names as Nigerians, doing a shower here. So that should be your protest, not the other way around. Not about Igbo kingdom or Igbo man. Shouldn't be your problem. Or Nigeria doing business here shouldn't be your problem. Your problem should be let this shower go. All this position is here. It's plenty.
CIA, Nigerian High Command, Police High Command. Eton Krebia Magana for say kidnappers. Nigeria for a kidnapper enipa edi Jessica kumu womo gang leaders na dodo na aduane abegu Ghana. Pacho tie nie pa. Nigeria high gangs na kidnap nipa no. Ye chewa. Ose ye omutimi chewo do 6 months. Na sankrofo nyina abegu Ghana. Fi say Ghana na ekuru no efo. Ena mpanimfo no omani bresika. Ena sebe ye ebenya nipa dodo ato aba e de amaye nti no. They don't care. Nigeria police IGP no police commander ne say sa akotwefo no nyina begu kro no omo nyina adwane abehye Ghana na omo ne nam route omo fa voter region afa bono afo bono no ma be wura Ghana eti your border no aye week me ne ukasai Nigeria fo no say Ghana fo no mo de mo na mo hostu akromfo ne akotwefo nyina okro no na wonim ye be ye political interest politics kakra sa na ombeche mahama eni mpanimfo ni bi ma ehwo na afi na ombo hu sa ade na ye no kore wo de mo nya abotre ye ka Nigeria for asem a sa akwa Igbo ni akwa yi akwan a ayarega ka say of what human trafficking ya kan mpanimfo se boyi afa de ti me bo video bia mo ahwe Nigeria for police for na ye ka nyame na mini ho o say criminals ni nyina begu Ghana eti say no o manya sika no mo de da mpanimfo no womo kidnap one ya jusika ye kidnap one ya jusika ai enu tell say Ghana ni bia na won osro ekro ni nye safe because yempani for na aso mo mfa ho ena Nigeria for no dominate with omusika fino ena omo bribe ni pan media for politicians all leadership omo bribe omo ene nka kra de time omo dominate na airtime ade ne nye na myabotre ho na etie wo de Omubrofo no say Nigeria for Omubrofo no. Pay attention and watch this particular video because and some of Nigeria police commander walk on ade ehu ye and this yaba we gu Ghana anymore say they don't care. Nigeria for ever destroy Ghana enche we may take over but tie Nigeria for police commander no.
Well, we can now hear from the IGP of the Nigerian police force on that matter.
I was discussing with your IG. Last week we arrested a kidnapper in Nigeria. And that's a kidnapper that operates along the coastline of West Africa. Like I told him, he even has houses. His family are based in Ghana here. And that's the only kidnapper that kidnapped and, he demands ransom in dollars. $1 million. I think most of the ransom, about $6 million so far, were in dollars. And he can keep a victim for as long as 6 months. So you can see how it's very sad, really. Keeping somebody for 6 months until we finish paying that money. And he doesn't release his victim until that money is complete. The money he gives out is completed. And I think these are areas I think we need to, like I said, I will discuss with you later, because I was told that he has his family in Ghana and he has 2 houses in Ghana. I even have the addresses. I think these are things we are going to discuss. Finally, the importance of actionable intelligence sharing cannot be overemphasized, as today, through such exchange of information, Nigerians are celebrating the arrest of the infamous and recently nabbed Nigerian Ghanaian kidnapper. I say Nigerian Ghanaian, but he's a Nigerian, but he also has a Ghanaian passport. And I think that's something people have to look at. Nigerian Ghanaian kidnapper, Chukwudemeji George Onwamadike. They also call him alias Evans. It's a very popular name in Nigeria, Evans. They call him Evans. That's what his criminal, what do you call it? That's his short name. Instead of this long name, they say also known as Evans. We call him Evans in Nigeria. Evans was apprehended 2 weeks ago by the IGP's ex-squad after many years of evading arrest, using kidnapping as a franchise for terrorizing Nigerians and many countries across sub-African continent, particularly the host country at this conference, Ghana. Together.
First of all, I want us to start from portions of your speech. You talked about a Nigerian kidnapper who has been arrested.
So that's the only one you can pick.
No, we'll talk about intelligence sharing also. We want you to give us more information on that, how you were able to arrest him, and then the collaborations that you had with the Ghanaian government to be able to arrest this man.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me say, AKA Evans, was arrested 2 weeks ago in Nigeria. And this is a fugitive that we believe was, introduced a different novel idea of this kidnapping. He brought all his family to be based in Ghana, while he stays in Nigeria and be kidnapping people. And when he kidnaps, what do you call it? His price tag are always in dollars. $1 million, 50 million naira, 120 million naira. Those are that's why in Nigeria they refer to him as a billionaire kidnapper. He's a billionaire. And just like I discussed with my counterpart in Ghana, I think we need to, because he has 2 passports, Nigerian and Ghanaian passports. And like I said, his family and children are based in Ghana here. So I think it's very important they need to put an eye on his activities in Ghana. These are some of the issues, as you observe, these are some of the issues we have to together put our heads together to see how we can make the West African sub-region difficult for any will-be criminal, any of them.
Now, you stated that he has been operating on the coastline of the West African coastline. Can you tell us some of the countries?
And obviously, so far from our own end, we're able to track some of his properties in Lagos. We're able to track some of his gang members in Nigeria. But just like you observed, he may have some gang members in other places. And I think that's why I believe that the information we give our counterparts in Ghana, we're going to assist us to unravel some of these issues you are discussing. Whether he has a team in Ghana here, whether they've been involved in any kidnapping, or whether they've been involved in, because he indicated that he started with drug trafficking first before he veered into kidnapping. So there are so many things I think we can track on that Evans.
So do you have fears that he could possibly have trafficked, drugs using the Ghanaian passport and the other things that you talk about?
Whatever he does, I think he has met the end of his of whatever he's doing now. He's going to cooler. And I want you to understand that, in some states in Nigeria, kidnapping carries a death penalty. So it's not an offense that you take and leave it in Nigeria.
So we have the Ghana IGP also here. David Asante Pietros here with us. I want you to first of all respond to the issues raised by the Nigerian IGP and what you as the Ghana Police Service, the information that you also have about this campaign that we know of a kidnapper.
Well, having listened to the Inspector General of Police in Nigeria, we've come to realize that crime has become transnational, and therefore we can only fight this crime through international collaboration. This is exactly what we are doing. He's mentioned certain platforms like the West African Police Chiefs Organization, and then the head of Interpol in Nigeria also did mention a platform called the Interpol Network, the I-24/7. This is a platform that we share information and intelligence, and we're going to use that medium that will enable us, unravel some of the mysteries behind the arrest of these kidnappers in Nigeria. Some of these things we cannot tell people, but we are talking to ourselves and we're going to exchange information.
Obviously, his family are in Ghana and the police will be tracking.
Any landlord who is housing Nigerians in his abode or whichever, any landlord has given a house to Nigerians and the Nigerians are living there, quick, send an audio recording to the Ghana Immigration Service. Why is it that these Nigerians, these crooks, still cannot find that 36 states?
Supo Felix K. Cosmos, Yawaya Bachuna Divisional Police Commander, edit to UTV Kasebo nim se match bosome, ne de toso eduonu nine, enumre nonson ena omunya atipofa, omukwachi nipa mienu a na omude ema bi omufri Nigeria eko hotel bi ewo Bachuna, se sebi omukobo tutu bra, odi tudwa se, omude se nipa mienu yi ebeko anti-human trafficking unit, CID headquarters, no ma yensem nimu enhwehwemu.
Yefa emaya nsia ana ye san so chi emaya mienu abako ede ifi mba a wedi eduasamiensa ene Amanda Eze a wedi eduonu mfie eduonu miensa aise omo de sa maye ifi Nigeria mu se omo kachire omo se omo de omo ko Dubai ene Germany na aise omo akwakoye maid ewo ho na emu omo de omo du Ghana ha se na omo de omo ko hotel ho na omo kachire omo se omo nsiesie omo ho aiche se omo kwakoton omo ho anase omo kwakobo uhubra na omo de tua scars ufa suspect anase omo madam no se ode omo ko abuchire no ekoko dane sa no ebinum ye se omo de omo nye se fi mfitiasie no nye sa na omo ne omo kan no omo ye se omo ko Dubai ni Germany na afidie eba ne se na afidie omo aba bedu Ghana na emu no mba beda mba be ye etutu for de ha de omo nye nti ebidie omo ye enti se ne de say ye de omo eba be ko anti human trafficking unit I was CID headquarters na akwakoye nhwemu na se koba ne se ampa se allegation na se kwadua ye de yi se bubo omo a ye de omo akwakogina emranim emayensie ya aposifo no ekoje wono mo no omedi mfie eduonu baako ekosi eduonu nsia na wono mu din enie Queen Adeke, Blessing Ane, Precious Okafo, Joy Sunday, Success Okeke, Blessing Obueze, Amanda Eze Chioma ya dodo na friend Faith edit to UTV enim say Angel ene taisa adwumedi ni nyina achi enu nti no aposifo emomodia enhwehwe no.
Angel invite me to come Ghana. They say they have work from Ghana. And me, I'm a makeup artist. I make hair, a face name. So I came. and my friend, they are finished school. They said don't work for Nigeria. They want to come Ghana and look for work. You see, now they come. The same angel, she's the one who have got to Dubai before. She's the one who brought the remaining two and tell them to take them to Germany and Dubai. You see. So now they say without angel we cannot come out, and we don't know how we can bring angel. And we cannot stay here and angel will come to see it. So you people should tell us how we can get angel. We don't know how to find out. The day they came to take us, angel is not there. And we already call angel, come.
Blessing Obueze ya wedi eduonu nsia eche kwan a wo mo fa so ebepi oman Ghana mu ohaw ne abenedi a wo mo afemu na afeso de futu ma ni nuanom omo Nigeria man mu se omomo meni na ho pa.
So when we get to Ghana, the driver stopped us in one place and called the girl to come and pick us. So when they pick us, when we get to the hotel room, and I asked her, who is my boss? She said she's my boss. So is it Ghana here we are coming or journey? She said that she cannot lie to me that it's Ghana here. And I said that I can't stay in Ghana. I will even advise them not to even go at all, not to try it. That they are deceivers. They don't say the truth. They are lying. They are liars. Yeah. Imagine me that they say it's going to journey, find myself in Ghana. It's not good now.
But so tie ya rahosem e de mo man no na yenye ne say media for ni bi kasa amanfo church o madwen amanfo the information ba bonten nya botre ena me kiro enema Nigeria for aye around the country from Volta region to Western region to Bono region, in fact to be a great attack Nigeria for niema say dia shawofo obegu Ghana or baby omwura epie say credit card SIM card a omo fraud nipa se wo SIM card no wo anu we afra sending in Nigeria for the chance your country nim emu ma omo use Ghana for man de ye offices omo brabu nipa wo offices banks ba bia Nigeria for bo awrem ena omo planting nipa no eti Ghana for ni biso ni brisika eti omo no na yesa adwuma no tie de meken ena fiewra for ni biso ka ho ena omo age omo gu ho Ghana for ni bia sika ni brent no wo mo so ka ho bi eti wonim ekon na dren ekofo timi ya penetrate to Ghanaians ni bia dream ena omo di sika evra wo madwem ena omo dadom kakra pacha onya botre stay here drop your comments na tie and niema to aso it will shock you. I had a reason to from what this pacha.
This man Simon Ekpa don't chop 6 years for prison for Finland. The court sentenced him because he participates with terrorist group, incites the public to commit crime for terrorist purpose, tax fraud, and going against the provisions of the Lawyer Act. Tori be say for Finland, the only way you fit grab this kind sentence or more now if you keep person. Finland police been gbab for November 2024 for the crime wey start for 23rd August 2021. But who be Simon Ekpa? Simon Ekpa na 40-year-old Nigerian-born Finnish citizen wey been dey work as Lati municipal politician. He also be the leader of one group wey dem dey call Biafra Republic Government in Exile, wey comot from the separatist group IPOB. For March this year, Nigeria been listed as part of the Nigerian sanction list, where the government been freeze him account sake of say he get activities on terrorism. How you think say this judgment go affect IPOB?
Nigeria ni abrantie bia Ghana wo mo ekire no Kotoka International Airport na okita ATMs be 656 na ni nyina no amanfo edin banks ahodo be enkono ATMs amanfo edin wo so no wo mo de ne kokopie mu court na abrantie ye friend Basha Musa Aminua ya wanya emfie aduanan enum na wo mo charge ne 2 account ni nyina no na electronic trafficking na fe kronobo ya eno no wo mo court ye ko na abrantie no egitu mu se ono de asem a ye de ato no so no wogitu mu a enye yie efise aye card na ekita no 656 no obi ene de man no wo Nigeria man mu se wo mfa nkonko mu obi wo Dubai empotam ho na wo betwa mu wo Ghana ha Ghana aye Kotoka International Airport fo wo mo ekire no enti ena no payi wo mo ekokopie mu wo court nam so ema assistant state attorney ema oman Ghana na opanya wotena so anase otemuafo wotena so Justice Lydia Osei Mafo wono ene na ete so ena state attorney editu dwa say abrante no lawyer aba senka wo ma ne bail anka wo mo epe nanso sesia no wo mo ede ye nhwehwemu foforo bi aba monten a wo mo epe so wo mo toa so ekokoye nti wo mo abrante no bail a enya de a ebeboa enu nti no otemuafo so agitum say ene se new investigation ahyase de a na ye ma abrante no bail a enye yie nti yesese wo mo eye nhwehwemu mapa efa ho se de be ya wo mbetimi akira na sa abrante no betimi aba be kire ne nti na okita ATMs automated teller machine ATM no okita mako 656 ya na ye amanfo din different na wo so no watimi aba be kire mu ne nti ya otimi ekita sa ATM card ni nyina nanka odi etwam akọ amanone.
Been arrested for robbery and illegal entry into the country by personnel of the Sugakope Inland Immigration Checkpoint of the Ghana Immigration Service. Emmanuel Christopher Chukuma Onyaku and Sylvia Jamaho entered the country with the assistance of some Togolese through an unapproved route at the eastern frontier. Chief Superintendent of Immigration Shadrach Asangokwa said an accomplice of one of the suspects attempted bribing the officers with $5,000 to enable her release. Director of Public Affairs at the Ghana Immigration Service, Michael Amwako, joins us via Zoom with more on this. Mr. Mwakwata, thank you very much for your time here on Newsdesk. We are back at the issue of bribing again, bribing your men. Fortunately, this time we are told once again that they resisted the bribe. What is the latest on this case?
Yes, thank you. As you rightly said or read from our press release, these three Nigerians who entered illegally were intercepted at the inland checkpoint, and while they were being processed to be handed over to the sector command, a gentleman comes in trying to bribe our officers with about $5,000 for them to be released, and which definitely our officers refused, and also arrested him and added him to the three illegal immigrants. So currently, as we speak, they have been handed over to the Ghana Port Health Service at Aflao for them to go through the mandatory 14 days quarantine. And after that, knowing their status, they'll be handed over to the Ghana Immigration Service for prosecution. Now we want to serve a stronger deterrent by prosecuting in court and seeking stiffer punishment to deter others from trying to engage in this illegal activity. So as we speak, they are under quarantine with the podcast at Aflao.
So you are no longer going to repatriate people who enter the country illegally like you used to do. This time you are going to arraign them.
Yes. Initially, when the order came, we were repatriated as a means of serving as a deterrent, so that people will not even have to travel from far places to try to enter Ghana through unapproved routes. And the second level of our strategy is now to seek for prosecution. And about a week or two ago, we had one against a Malian citizen who also entered illegally and was convicted to a fine of 24,000 Ghana cedis. So yes, definitely we're going to do that.
Now, so about a few weeks ago, we had a case of 20 people who were arrested. What is the latest on that situation? They were being quarantined to check their status. What is the result, and are they also going to be prosecuted, or this policy will not take a retrospective effect, as so to speak?
It depends upon the test results after the 14-day quarantine period, and also based on advice from our legal department. So yes, it's not about being retrospective, but then if their status shows that yes, they are negative, and advice is that yes, we should go ahead, then definitely the legal team will go ahead and prosecute them.
Mr. Makwata, thank you very much. But just before you go, will these officers who resisted the bribe also be promoted, like we saw in the other instance, to serve as motivation, like you said the last time?
Yes. Now with the 2 or 3 promotions or elevations that we have done, the result from the field shows that our officers are well motivated now, the morale is very high, and commitment to work or duty has also gone up. And it shows in this number of interceptions and seizures of drugs and all that. But that will be a determination for the Comptroller General and the Council to determine. But definitely, they will be recommended either way.
Thank you so much for your time. And Mr. Chief Superintendent Amakwata speaks for the Ghana.
My people everywhere, good Nigerians has done it finally again. It don't bust. Congratulations to Ghana Police. I said congratulations to Ghana Police. Nigerians, who is #1 Olosho country in the whole world. Ladies and gentlemen, a group of Oloshos from Nigeria who move all the way from Nigerian to Dentra. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana Police, together with the Nyash Task Force collaboration, have destroyed a whole community built by these Nigerians who are there doing Olosho work. Ladies and gentlemen, the Olosho that they are doing there are destroying the youths of Dentra. Ladies and gentlemen, there it was reported to the Nyash president. And I sat down, I checked, all of them were Nigerian girls. They have really built a community there. And in the morning, people will come and chop them. In the evening, people will come and chop them. Ladies and gentlemen, as the way they are destroying the future leaders or our future youths, we now collaborate with the police. And ladies and gentlemen, we have destroyed all the Olosho states built in Dentra. This is the videos that you are watching, and I will say congratulations to the Dentra leaders and congratulations to Ghana Police for collaborations with the Nyash presidents. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank all the Nyash Task Force as the Nyash president, and this will continue. Wherever there's Olosho camp built, Ghanaians, I incite you, I empower you as Nyash president to destroy that place. Olosho cannot continue in Ghana here. And yes, all the Olosho and all the Igbos must leave Ghana for our freedom and for the betterment of our country. You know, be total war. Only Nigerians una go do. I said, you know, be total war. Only Nigerians una go do. Una they love a shower walk past anything. You people with the crest, I will not tolerate such nonsense as the young presidents. Yes. Yes. See, power to the Nyash. And I am giving the Ghana Police 3 bossa of power to the Nyash. Power to the Nyash. One of them. Now no go look for work for your useless Nigeria there.